rival, the Seton Hall Pirates. Few streaks on the line tonight to be continued. 238 straight wins against an unranked opponent. 1,027 straight games without back-to-back losses, a ridiculous number. 160 straight wins in conference play, and of course there's the 151 straight wins on SNY on the line as well.
We are undefeated.
Undefeated. And a look at the coach, 11-time national champion Gino Auriemma in his 37th season heading this Husky program. 33 straight wins over Seton Hall. And our starting lineups presented by Subaru of New England. Paige Beckers, Kristen Williams, Avina Westbrook, Aaliyah Edwards, and Olivia Nelson-Adota. Still the starting five for the Huskies. Lauren Park Lane will run the show for the Seton Hall Pirates. Pirates wearing their home whites. Huskies in the national flag blue road uniforms with the red and white trim. And this gym that's been here since 1941 just got a nice renovation since we were here last. Looks great, feels great, and we're set to go as Big East play tips off for the Huskies. Olivia Nelson-Adota to tip it against Sydney Cooks, and the Huskies get possession first. Nelson-Adota pulls it down, and that is going to be a turnover by the Huskies. Tony Bozzella runs this Seton Hall program, his 9th year here at the Hall. 29th year overall as head coach, 150-101 his record in this building. Tony Bozzella has a ridiculous one-loss record of 92-37. They defend their home court well. Here's Maya Jackson, 5. She'll throw up a 3 and got it.
That's exactly what Seton Hall wanted, to knock down that first shot, keep this crowd engaged, make it difficult for the road team.
In the first half of the game here at Seton Hall a year ago, the Hall went 1 of 14 from 3 and only trailed by 8. Nelson-Adota from 2, got it.
Well, Seton Hall is switching on all of UConn's screens, or at least guard-to-guard movement. Nice recognition by Nelson-Adota to knock down that open shot.
Here's Sydney Cooks driving on Nelson-Adota, throws one up with the right hand. No, Paige Beckers crashes the boards and rebounds for UConn. Huskies push the pace. Avina Westbrook from the corner draws the foul and is shaking her left wrist after a hard landing from that contact.
Nice job by Beckers to rip down that rebound, then get the ball up on the break. Wide open in the corner was Westbrook.
So Sydney Cooks draws the foul call, and it will be Avina Westbrook getting ready to shoot free throws. Westbrook has really been shooting the ball well for the Huskies. Her shooting percentage from the floor has gone up from 45 to 54% and from 40 to 53% from beyond the arc. Now, it's early in the season, small sample size, but she started off shooting the ball really well.
Well, and that's what you want. I mean, she's a senior, a leader on this team. She's doing her part to lead the way for her teammates.
And all 3 free throws made for Avina Westbrook. Nelson-Adota intercepts the pass. That was, I believe, Aaliyah Edwards who tipped it rather, and Paige Beckers on the run out.
Nice execution on that fast break, starting with the steal on the defensive end.
7-0 run for the Huskies. Maya Jackson with the 3.
That's what I was talking about off the top of the show. They can be so streaky and dangerous from long range.
That's their game. Here's Kristen Williams driving. Nice step back. Shot was short, rebounded by Cooks. Offensive rebounding, something we'll look to see for the Huskies tonight. Certainly a sore spot from the action down in the Bahamas. Cooks, a fifth-year senior from Kenosha, Wisconsin, wearing number 14. One of three to transfer into this Seton Hall program for this season. Shot clock running down. Here's Park Lane. Up over Nelson Adota. No. Edwards with the rebound. Beckers runs. Westbrook. Out to Nelson Adota from the free throw line. No. And it'll be knocked out of bounds by Aaliyah Edwards and be Seton Hall's basketball.
Nice inside position by Cooks to keep Edwards on her back. Wisely, Edwards didn't go too much for the ball, so she didn't get called for the over-the-back foul.
So Kristen Williams pulled from the game very quickly by Gino Auriemma and has expressed his frustration to her as she's gone to the bench with her hands in the air like, what's going on here? Caroline Ducharme into the game for UConn.
Talked about that comfort zone.
Yeah. Long-range shot from Cooks. Missed. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. Tipped off of Avina Westbrook, and it'll be Seton Hall's basketball. That is a 2. Here's Ducharme. Loses control of the ball as Maya Jackson got back in defensive position.
Yeah, the freshman Ducharme just tried to do too much, went a little too fast.
So Seton Hall with the 1-point lead. They have a new center hung scoreboard as part of the renovations here in the building, and I know there's a little bit of a disconnect on some of the scoring that you've seen, both between the scoreboard and what's come up on screen. That is your correct score. It's 8-7 Hall. And a foul called underneath. That's going to be on Ducharme, her first. You know, you put those new electronics in. Sometimes it takes a while to get them all talking to each other, right? Here is Maya Jackson. Now Park Lane. Jackson, who's had the hot hand so far, feeds out to the corner. Maya Bembry, no. Beckers with the rebound.
Nice job by the blue jerseys boxing out.
And it's going to be a foul as Park Lane got a hand in on Beckers and was not pleased with the call made by Joe Vasili.
Let's take a look at that foul again. She got her on the arm.
Yeah.
It's a good call by the veteran Joe Vasili.
All right, 26 on the shot clock for the Huskies. Ducharme for 3. No, missed badly. Park Lane being worked on by Westbrook. Cut off by Nelson Adota. Feeds Jackson. No, that'll miss everything.
Really good help that time by Nelson Adota to step up from that back line.
Bozzella coaching his team up with his frustrations.
One of the most animated coaches in the game.
Yes, he is.
And one of my favorites.
What a great guy to talk to.
He's the best.
It is 8-7 Hall. Here's Beckers up over 2 defenders. Strong. Aaliyah Edwards with the offensive rebound. And will get called for an extra step.
Obviously, UConn disappointed with that walk call, but they got to like the fact that Edwards went in there and got that offensive rebound, worked for it.
Again, topic of discussion, right? Only 1 offensive rebound in the 4 games played so far for Aaliyah Edwards.
Yeah, they need her to be active on the offensive glass.
Here's Park Lane, and they're going to call a foul on Avina Westbrook.
See, that's why Park Lane is so difficult to guard, and I thought it was a good call. I thought Westbrook could hit her with the body.
Yep.
I guess one thing that's generational, no kid ever thinks they commit a foul. That's a good call, but Park Lane is tough. She's so quick, turns the corner with or without the ball. She's a handful.
So Lauren Park Lane, a junior from Wilmington, Delaware, who leads the Pirates in points per game, field goal attempts, field goals made, assists, steals, and blocks. Leads the team in blocks. And she makes both ends from the free throw line there.
That's just being at the right place at the right time, being active defensively, and being a smart defensive player.
Pressure in the front court. Huskies successfully break it. Nelson Adota stops, pulls up.
You know, Nelson Adota settling for the 6'8" footer. Get a layup.
Don't know if she got a finger on that shot, but that ball, apparently Caroline Ducharme must have stepped on the end line when she possessed that ball because it's coming back the other way. So halfway through quarter one, it is a 3-point lead for the Pirates. Shot clock will be at 23 as they inbound the ball. There's Ariel Cummings with the ball. Now Jackson. Park Lane looking for some room to operate. Jackson tries to feed underneath. It was Beckers hitting the deck to knock that out of bounds and brings us to a timeout with 7 left on the shot clock. A 7-0 run for the Pirates over the last 3 minutes and change. UConn over their last 5 from the floor. A 3-point Hall lead. Halfway through quarter number 1, UConn trailing Seton Hall by 3. And we get our first chance in-game to check in with Maria Marino, presented by Toyota. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Alan. You know, Seton Hall is clearly a great example of a team giving their best when playing UConn. And the last meeting between these two teams back in February, Seton Hall took a lead into halftime. And in speaking with Lauren Park Lane, she told me her team is very competitive. Doesn't matter if they're playing the top team in the country, adding, "We don't change what we do just because it's UConn." Sydney Cooks echoed that, saying, "The focus is on us and not on them. We try to play everybody the same." She did remember, though, when she played UConn as a freshman in college, she said she was a rebound away from a double-double. Look out.
That is Cooks from outside for 3. The 6'4", fifth-year senior from long range. Kristen Williams back in the ballgame for UConn. Avina Westbrook has gone to the bench. Ducharme drives, cut off. Going to be called for the offensive foul as Katie Armstrong, graduate transfer from Fairfield, established legal guarding position.
You know, that left arm, I mean, obviously some good acting defensively, but you got to give her credit. Give Armstrong a lot of credit for taking that charge and selling it. But, you know, that left arm initiated a contact. It was up in the air like that. They're going to call it every time, especially when you're right in front of the ref.
That was pretty easy, right? Park Lane. No. Nelson Adota taps the rebound to Edwards. Nika Mule into the game for UConn. Ducharme goes to the bench. A 10-0 run for Seton Hall ended by Paige Beckers. Beckers 4 points, 2 of 3 from the floor for UConn. Cooks guarded by Nelson Adota, way out by the 3-point line. Nelson Adota got a hand on it. Kept in bounds by Nika Mule. Looking for help. Will stop and reset. Nelson Adota hands to Beckers, who shoots a 3. Yes.
UConn would be wise to get her some touches on the ball.
In the 2 games against Seton Hall a year ago, 25 and 23 for Paige. Park Lane out to a wide open Jackson. Around and out.
It's a really good kick from Park Lane. Halfway down for Jackson.
Bad pass by Mule. And the ball thrown off of Kristen Williams and out of bounds by Katie Armstrong. It's Pirate basketball.
Seton Hall believing in themselves right now. I love the energy. I love the effort. That guy doesn't love it too much.
Dorky Uhas into the game for Olivia Nelson Adota, and Gino doing the long stare like, what was that? Armstrong guarded by Mule. Kristen Williams there on Park Lane. They switch. Here is Cooks working on Uhas. Nice.
What a nice turnaround rebound by Sydney Cooks. Shooting 58% from the floor. Very efficient.
Here's Aaliyah Edwards. Dorka Juhas. Nika Mule. To the corner to Williams. That's a 2. No. Offensive rebound for Juhas. And she will get fouled on the floor.
Seton Hall offensively having their way. How about Cooks sizes it up and then the spin turnaround. Fade away.
So Sydney Cooks, 5 points on 2 of 4 shooting for the Pirates. Foul was on Katie Armstrong. Her first. Beckers works on Armstrong now. 8 to shoot. Juhas with a weak pass in that gets through to Edwards anyway, but she can't make the shot.
Juhas has to shoot that ball from the foul line. That's an impossible pass that they luckily completed.
From way outside. I don't think that's the shot that Tony Bozzella would want Cooks to take every time. And Paige Beckers goes all the way to the rim.
So important for UConn to score in transition.
Park Lane stops, looked to shoot. Aaliyah Edwards stepped back, so Park Lane pulled the shot. Juhas with the rebound. Minute and a half to go, first quarter. Beckers to Williams for 3. No. Aaliyah Edwards offensive rebound and put back.
That's what she's got to do for this team. Just crash the offensive boards.
So Huskies back in the lead by 1 as we get to the final minute of this opening quarter. Here's Cooks inside. Nice pass down low, but an extra step was taken there by Maya Bembry and a turnover by Seton Hall.
I mean, this has got to be what Aaliyah Edwards makes her trademark. Just crash the offensive glass, put back layup.
Be aggressive. Bring the energy. Bring the physicality. Tina Westbrook back into the ball game. Nika Mule goes out. Beckers gets free. Dropped it to Nelson Adota. Got it back. Now Westbrook for 3. No. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Kristen Williams down. Too hot for Westbrook to handle. Ball on the floor. It'll be tied up, and the possession arrow will give it to Seton Hall.
And Gino is screaming at Paige, saying, Paige, shoot the ball. She knows it.
UConn 6 turnovers to Seton Hall's 2 in this opening quarter so far. And so Seton Hall will slow it down with a just minimal difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lauren Park Lane, 0 for 3 from the floor. But Maya Jackson here with the ball 5 has done the damage. Bembry out to Park Lane. 5 seconds. Park Lane tries to go around Beckers. A running prayer into the lane, but she'll draw contact and a foul.
That play exemplifies how difficult it is to stop Lauren Park Lane when she has the ball. Look at that quick crossover. Paige was with her. You got to get some help from the backside. But she's going to try to draw the foul. That's going to be UConn's challenge, is to not to commit that foul.
So the foul was on Paige Beckers. And there are 3 seconds to go in this first quarter. Lauren Park Lane, named to the All-Big East preseason first team. Drains both the free throws. Huskies have an opportunity to make a last-second shot. Kristen Williams. Throw it up. Almost, but not. Well, interesting first quarter to say the least. The Huskies are on the road in a hostile environment, and the Hall's giving them all they can handle through 1.
UConn women's basketball on SNY is brought to you by New Balance, South Windsor, and Avon, where a fit specialist will help you find the right fit and the right shoe for you. New Balance at Evergreen Walk in South Windsor and on Route 44 in the Avon Marketplace.
I've made a lot of questionable choices.
Was it all because I was dehydrated? Nah. But now I'm trying to make smarter decisions. Hydrating with smart water and stuff like that. Keep living smart.
Introducing the new City Custom Cash Card, a different kind of card that rewards Rashida where her spending is trending. Just ask overly confident DIY Rashida.
Wait, was this the right wall?
Oh. Or last-minute gift shopping, Rashida?
I'm putting a bow on it. Wow.
Even sneaking away for a vacay, Rashida?
I've earned this, okay?
From home improvement, drugstores, select travel, and more. Earn 5% cash back that automatically adjusts to your top eligible spend category. Up to $500 spent each billing cycle.
Ready for the second quarter as the second-ranked UConn Huskies trail Seton Hall by 1 after the first period. Let's go to Como's Court Vision now, brought to you by Yale New Haven Health, and a look at a couple consecutive possessions for the Huskies.
Well, we talk about this all the time. Beckers has to be aggressive to look to shoot the ball, but her teammates do a nice job helping her out. You see here the screen by Leah Edwards setting it up for Beckers right there. Nice job. Park Lane, it just takes, all Paige Beckers needs is a second, right? She doesn't need a lot of time. And then watch Olivia Nelson-Adota, same thing. Okay, she takes a look. Now look, right here, she just turns her body on the kid on Park Lane and just gives Paige just enough time to get that shot up. Savvy move there by the senior, Nelson-Adota.
And you look, Paige has 9 points. The rest of the team has 7. Through quarter number 1. And it is the second time, just the second time, trailing after the first quarter in the last 44 conference games for the Huskies. The last time was to Seton Hall when they played up at Gamble last February.
Yeah, Seton Hall knows how to play against UConn. Now UConn wore them down in that contest. We'll see what happens here tonight.
Nelson-Adota gets loose inside, and there's going to be a foul called as we check in with Maria.
Thanks, Alan. The first word that I heard Gino utter in that timeout was undisciplined. And then he looked Paige Beckers in the eyes and he said, "You are not to pass the ball to anybody when you're wide open. Do you understand me? When you're open, shoot it."
Can't be clearer than that.
Message delivered. Missed on that one. Juhas with the rebound. And has stepped on the line as they try to get the ball inside to Nelson-Adota. Because they had a look at a 3, toe was on the line, then passed it anyway. So that foul will be on Kayla Harris for the Pirates. And Huskies have a 20-second clock to shoot with. Nelson-Adota works on Harris again. Strong move to the rim.
Hey, they can't stop her. She could do that every single time.
Jackson blocked by Juhas.
Nice team defense. Good help from that backside from Juhas.
Westbrook drops it off to Nelson-Adota, and there'll be a foul called on the floor. That'll be Harris picking up a quick second.
There's a different aggressiveness on this UConn team right now. Nice patience there. You see how she backed in, kind of leaned to the right, and then spun hard over her left shoulder. Nice strong move by Nelson Adota.
So because Westbrook passed the ball, no shots there. Instead of the inbound play, it goes to Beckers in the corner, missed. Uhas couldn't find the rebound. Here comes Park Lane for the Pirates. Park Lane guided by Uhas. Bit of a size mismatch there. Long rebound to Avina Westbrook. Kristen Williams on the run. Nice. Defender had her back to her, didn't locate the ball.
Nice job by getting the ball up the floor on the pass from Westbrook to Williams.
First 4 points of this quarter to the Huskies, who have a 10-2 advantage on points in the paint. Here's Park Lane off the screen. Got it. That's a 2.
Perfectly executed. Nice use of that screen by Park Lane.
Nelson Adota sets the screen for Williams, doesn't take the shot, steps around and does and makes it.
Another good screen there by Nelson Adota. She's very active so far here tonight.
Maya Bembry left alone, can't hit the shot. Kristen Williams fights for the rebound with Katie Armstrong. And they're going to say Armstrong stepped on the end line when she had possession of the ball.
Good screen that time. Really good read by Park Lane. And then watch Kristen go into her strong hand, her left hand. Physical screen by Nelson Adota. Lucky they didn't call a foul.
Uhas goes to the bench. Aaliyah Edwards back into the ball game. Nelson Adota around and in.
That's what she's got to be a threat to shoot that ball. She can knock it down. Keep the defense honest.
Park Lane cut off by Edwards and Westbrook.
Good help by Edwards.
Park Lane throws one up, misses everything, and it'll be a turnover to UConn.
Pizzella knows that's not the shot Park Lane needs in that situation, but you got to give UConn a lot of credit for forcing her to take that shot.
I see the Pirates have thrown up twice as many from beyond the arc as the Huskies. There's Aaliyah Edwards for 2. No. Good fight for the rebound, Kristen Williams, but she can't keep it inbounds. And it'll go off the hands of a Pirate defender and be UConn's ball. 14 to shoot.
Not a lot of Seton Hall fans agree with that one.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, good call.
That last touch by Katie Armstrong. Nelson Adota tries to feed Edwards, a little too crowded in there. Turnover. Maya Jackson runs. Cooks from way outside. That was, that's kind of one of those, I can't believe I did that smiles.
Well, she can knock down that shot. She just hurried it too much. Moving a little bit too quickly.
You see the Hall's done a pretty good job of protecting the basketball when they've had it. But here's Beckers now. Hard to protect against that.
Just so explosive. Great elevation. Did a tremendous job of kissing it off the glass.
Four minutes played, second quarter. Pass in, knocked away by Nelson Adota. Westbrook to Williams. She'll go all the way to the rim with the left hand. Timeout, Pirates. A 1-point lead has turned in to a 9-point deficit for Seton Hall. Don't forget to follow UConn women's basketball on social media for exclusive updates and content both on and off the court. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at UConnWBB. And you can also stay up to date with the latest surrounding the UConn women's basketball team at UConnHuskies.com. The latest is the Huskies on an 8-0 run over the last couple of minutes, halfway through quarter one. Paige Beckers had taken 2 shots, made 1. Now she's into double figures.
Well, nice job by Edwards to free her up a little bit, but a nice screen by Nelson Adota. You just see the different ways. That was a great dribble move right there. You just see all the different ways in which she can score and how she can hurt you. She's just obviously an incredible talent, but just great vision, great recognition. And funny enough, Gino wants her to be more aggressive offensively. The kid is almost too unselfish.
You see a 12-2 run in this quarter for the Huskies has pushed them out to that 9-point lead after trailing by 1 at the end of 1. For Seton Hall, they started 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, 0 for 7 since. Park Lane defended by Beckers. There's Armstrong on Kristen Williams. Beckers tips the pass. Park Lane will save it, but a 5 on the shot clock. She'll drive and kick. Armstrong blocked. And the shot clock will expire on the Pirates.
That was a nasty block by Kristen Williams. Wow. Really good half-court defense, and wow, the SWAT.
Might be a little fired up after getting pulled from the game early and then put back in.
She certainly redeemed herself.
Beckers on the feed inbounds from Westbrook.
Beckers posting up down low. How about it? Showing even more versatility.
Dorka Juhas back into the game for the Huskies. Westbrook, Williams, Juhas, Edwards, and Beckers, the 5 on the floor for UConn. Jackson kicks. That shot was altered. I don't know if it was blocked, but it was certainly altered from the corner by Armstrong. Juhas leaves for Westbrook. Finds Williams open in the corner. Around and out. No. Good rebounding position there by Maya Bembry. 10 for Seton Hall. Armstrong had her pass blocked by Beckers.
Good active hands in the passing lane by UConn.
And there's what Tony Bozzella called a pick 6 that he didn't want to see his team give up. The intercepted pass leading to the free run out by the Huskies.
That's just so much a part of UConn's offense, and it's those transition buckets they get off their defense.
Huskies outscoring the Pirates by 14 in this quarter, a 12-0 run. Step back 3, around and out by Jackson. Westbrook rebounds and runs to Beckers. Edwards, no. Rebound by Cooks. That'll be Jackson, the break an 0 for 6 run for the Pirates. Jackson leading the way for Seton Hall so far.
You know, they needed to get some points there.
Into double figures is Maya Jackson. Edwards sets the screen for Beckers. Drives into the lane, gets cut off. Feeds a wide open Juhas. This is for 3. Yes! Dorka Juhas with her first made 3 of the season for the Huskies. And that is going to be a foul on Seton Hall.
I think it was Maya Bembry on an illegal screen. How about you look at Paige Beckers posting up? And then UConn doing what they have done so well over the years, turning defense into offense.
So Beckers will go to the bench for a break with 3 minutes to go in this second quarter. Nika Mule comes back into the ballgame. Westbrook, Mule, Edwards, Juhas, and Williams on the floor for UConn. 15-2 run over the last 5 minutes for the Huskies. There is Westbrook. No. Crashing the boards. That's going to be Aaliyah Edwards. No, it won't be either. That's going to be Juhas who gets called for the foul. That'll be the first foul on the graduate transfer from Hungary. One of their last 7 for the Pirates from the floor.
UConn has stepped up their defensive intensity.
Kristen Williams couldn't pick that one off. Jackson throws it inside to Cooks. She will draw the foul as she tries to go to the rim. Well, just a couple minutes away from Gary Apple and Kara Walters with the first half highlights and analysis. It's the UConn Women's Basketball Halftime Show presented by Dunkin'. Does that mean we get a coffee at halftime?
I could use one.
Olivia Nelson-Ododa back into the ball game as Dorka Juhas goes to the bench for the Huskies. So here is Sydney Cooks, a fifth-year senior from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Jackson, Cooks, and Park Lane have scored all of the points for the Pirates so far. And Cooks with the free throws. Little front court pressure now by the Hall, broken by the Huskies. Nelson-Ododa, too strong. And will draw a foul call with contact.
Clearly frustrated, right? Olivia Nelson-Ododa, as is her coach. She made a good move and just couldn't get it to finish. And then compounded it by committing that foul.
.12 advantage for UConn. 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Park Lane defended by Mule. There's Jackson defended by Nelson-Ododa at the top of the key. She'll spin. Off-balance shot. No. Nelson-Ododa recovers for the rebound. Kristen Williams looking for some movement. See who's available. Westbrook sets the screen. Now Edwards sets the screen for Williams. And that shot won't go. Edwards, good position for the rebound. Up and under and in.
That was just tremendous effort there by Edwards, but it started with really good positioning on the offensive boards.
Park Lane over the top of Aaliyah Edwards. No. You're supposed to get rolls like that on your home court. Here's Avina Westbrook on Park Lane. Cut off, finds Edwards. An extra step. So a minute 8 to go in this second quarter. Nelson-Ododa will go to the bench. One foul for Nelson-Ododa. 6 points, 3 of 6 from the floor. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 turnover. Nika Mule with the steal. And the score.
Terrific anticipation from the sophomore.
Nika only playing 3 minutes in each of the last 2 games for the Huskies, but on the floor bringing some energy and turning defense into points. Here's Park Lane, now defended by Juhas. Size mismatch inside. Cooks defended by Mule. And going to be a bailout foul underneath. That's going to be on Mule in the wrestle for position in the paint. So 20 seconds to shoot for Seton Hall. Beckers will check back into the game for Juhas. Inbound to Harris. Scramble. And so shot clock is off. UConn will have a chance to close out this second quarter that has certainly been much better than the first from the Husky perspective. Five seconds. Beckers for 3. And they're going to call a foul on Aaliyah Edwards underneath with 4.6 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's a good call. You can't move like that.
Wide open for a last shot, and it won't go as Sydney Cooks got lost by the Husky defense. So a scoring drought of the last 2 minutes and 21 seconds for the Hall, who were one of their last 11. And after trailing by 1 at the end of 1, UConn outscores Seton Hall 23-6 in the second quarter. And your halftime score is Huskies 39 and Pirates 23.
Hey, Gino, you guys were down 1 at the end of that first quarter. What did you like about your effort in that second quarter?
I thought defensively we were a little bit better. You know, we forced a couple turnovers. We got out in transition a little bit. You know, defensively we've been pretty good the whole time. You know, but it's the same thing that happens. You know, we got guys that can't make shots from the perimeter, so there's so much pressure on Paige to have to make them that you know we don't have enough ways to capitalize on the transition opportunities that we get or the opportunities that we do get. So we got to capitalize. You know, some other guys got to get involved offensively, you know, and start making some plays for us.
Well, I thought you did a good job on the offensive boards, particularly Aaliyah Edwards got active out there.
Yeah. You know, something that we really tried to really spend a lot of time on during these last 11 days, and offensive and defensive rebounding has been a big point of emphasis. And, you know, so far, you know, those first 20 minutes has paid off.
Hey, white sneakers, I'm a little surprised by that.
Yeah. Well, between the blue and the sneakers and the blue that I happen to wear, I had like 10 people ask me for where's my seats, so I made like $20 in tips.
Good luck. Thanks.
Thanks, Coach. And good job defending him from behind from the teddy bear toss happening for charity here at the moment. And good job by you, Meg, to maintain your concentration while being slugged in the back of the head with about 3 teddy bears. Huskies leading. And let's check out your Take It to the Rim moment brought to you by Duncan. We focus on Paige Beckers.
Well, just, you know, she's so aggressive, has so many different ways that she can beat you. Great inside-out dribble and the good finish. She's just so difficult to guard. And as Gino said at the end of that first half, until other players start knocking down shots, she's going to feel more pressure to score more.
With Megan Cuomo, Alan Bestwick, Maria Marino joined us again shortly from here inside Walsh Gymnasium. So the Huskies kind of took a punch, right, at the beginning of that first quarter and came alive in the second. Now back in the locker room, the message from him about the energy and the execution. I'll be curious to see how they come out to start the third.
Well, if they're growing, right, and getting out, as we talked in the beginning of the game, getting outside that comfort zone, doing things to make yourselves grow and get better, let's see if these first 5 minutes, if they come out and they throw a punch instead of take one and respond, that will show some growth from these kids here tonight.
So after trailing by 1 at the end of 1, Huskies outscoring the Pirates by 17 in the second. We start the third with a 39-23 UConn advantage, a 2-minute, 21-second scoring drought to end that second quarter for the home team, the Seton Hall Pirates. So here is Lauren Parklane, who has been pretty well contained by the Huskies, just 1 of 6 from the floor for 6 points for the floor general for Seton Hall. Here she works Avina Westbrook up over the top of Olivia Nelson-Ododa. That actually hit the shot clock on the top of the backboard. And now the Huskies with their first offensive set. Nelson-Ododa defended by Kayla Harris. Beckers will pull up and miss the shot, and a good aggressive rebound by Katie Armstrong for the Pirates. Let's check in with Maria Marino.
Thanks, Alan. I spoke to Seton Hall coach Tony Bozzella at the half, and as you can imagine, he was disappointed with that second quarter. He said in the first, they controlled the tempo, they got some open looks. He said they didn't do any of that in the second quarter. And they gave up too many transition baskets. They got pushed around on the boards. Ultimately, Alan, he just wants his team to play tougher.
There'll be a call there on Sydney Cooks underneath, trying to defend against Nelson-Ododa. That is her third for Cooks. And, tempo was one of the things that Tony Bozzella told us today at shoot-around was a big key for their team tonight to have any kind of success. Kristen Williams misses with that one. Beckers can't get the rebound. Jackson. No. Aaliyah Edwards with the rebound for the Huskies. Here's Avina Westbrook cut off, finds a wide open Beckers, but it took her a minute to gather it up. Kristen Williams. Between players, no. Nelson Adota can't contain the rebound, and a turnover by UConn.
Really good take by Williams, just couldn't get it to finish.
Williams 8 points, 4 of 11, 0 for 2 from 3 in the ball game. Beckers can't make the steal. Park Lane will throw it up for 3, nobody defending her.
Well, you got to pick your poison, and that time Avina Westbrook challenged her to take it, and Park Lane made her pay.
Nelson Adota drives, has to stop and pull up. The left-hand shot, no, but gets her own miss.
Nice job on the offensive boards there by Nelson Adota.
And Park Lane will lose control, running into traffic, and a turnover by the Pirates to UConn.
Nice strong take and use of the left hand, well defended, but it's not enough to make one play defensively. You've got to make 2 and 3. Nice job by Nelson Adota to stay on the boards.
Nice feed inside. Williams to Beckers to Edwards, who took a shot to the chin in the traffic.
Terrific pass by Beckers.
Much better game from Aaliyah Edwards tonight as well.
Just great effort, great energy.
Steal Beckers, but it goes off Edwards' feet and ends up in the hands of Westbrook. Edwards alone underneath.
That's transition that UConn is so dangerous in.
8.6 rebounds for Aaliyah Edwards in this one. Park Lane. Beckers will get called for the foul.
That's a tough call for her to come up with the ball in her hands. I tend to agree with Becker's incredulous look on that call.
Obviously, she was not pleased with it.
Well, when you go in with 2 hands and grab the ball, and Gino's even talking to the official.
All right, so Lauren Park Lane will go to the line and shoot free throws. Remember, the Pirates playing tonight without their second leading scorer, Andra Espinoza-Hunter, suspended for 1 game tonight for a violation of team rules.
Well, so here's the play. Really well defended by Westbrook. She just went in there and swiped the ball away.
And Park Lane makes the free throws. Up to double figures, 11 points now. 2 of 8 shooting, 6 of 6 from the free throw line for Lauren Park Lane. Nelson Adota looking for somebody to move. Kristen Williams cuts and is rewarded.
Seton Hall worked on that all day at shoot-around today. UConn still found a way to get him backdoor cut.
Park Lane outside. Armstrong cut off by Williams. Beckers fights for the ball. We'll have to jump over Maya Jackson, who is fighting for the basketball as well. It'll be UConn's with a full 30-second shot clock.
Such a different effort I'm seeing on everyone on this UConn team, particularly Beckers, and on the defensive end of the floor.
Page was challenged by Coach and certainly has responded. He's also challenged her teammates. There's Avina Westbrook. Bad miss. Edwards with the save, but right into the hands of Cooks. Park Lane feeds. Armstrong gets away from the defender, but can't hit the shot. There's Kristen Williams for UConn. Huskies have hit 4 of their last 5 shots. There is Beckers. That was the round and out.
Again, created the space there by Nelson Adota with the screen.
Park Lane, high runner off the glass. Nelson Adota looking for position on Cooks and gets it. Remember, Cooks has a couple of fouls, so has to be careful.
And you can tell by the look on Nelson Adota's face, she wanted that ball. She knew she was one-on-one.
Park Lane tried it again. This time Jackson on the floor gets the rebound for the Hall. Armstrong for three. No. And right into the hands of Avina Westbrook. Halfway through quarter number 3 here at Seton Hall. UConn with a 19-point lead over the Pirates. Here's Nelson Adota in the paint. Good work not rewarded. And now there'll be a rebound to Maya Jackson for Seton Hall.
It was a really strong move by Nelson Adota.
And going to have a foul called underneath. And that is going to be on Olivia Nelson Adota. And that will be her second. Timeout on the floor. UConn outscoring Seton Hall by 3 in this third quarter. 19 midway through quarter number 3 as they open Big East play for this season here on SNY against the Seton Hall Pirates tonight. 3 Huskies in double figures. Paige Beckers, Kristen Williams, and Olivia Nelson Adota, who has 10 points on 5 of 10 shooting.
Well, and she's done it from all over the floor. I love the patience and the nice strong move inside the lane there. The 12-footer. Nice strong take to the basket. Misses, but follows it up. And then this play I loved. She felt the defense on her back. She knew she was one-on-one, and she called for it and finished strong, dominating in the paint.
Yeah, look at those numbers. 32-4 in the paint for the Huskies. So Nelson Adota, 5 of 10 from the floor, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, but has picked up her second personal foul. And for Tony Bozzella's team, you know, it's going to be another one of those games where they, against UConn, where they started strong, but when you look at their field goal shooting, you think what might have been. Remember in this game a year ago, Pirates ended up 4 of 28 from 3 as Cooks works on Uhas and gets the roll.
Terrific move by Cooks. Nice patience.
In this game from long range for the Pirates, they started 3 of 4. They're 1 of 15 since.
Well, you have to give a lot of credit to UConn's defense. They've made it very difficult for Seton Hall to get what they wanted on offense.
Uhas finds a cutting Edwards for a bucket. Yeah, overall just shooting 26% from the floor are the Pirates. So again, certainly some credit to the Husky defense.
Yeah, the team shoots, Seton Hall shoots 41%.
There's one banked in by Sydney Cooks. Cooks into double figures with 11. Nika Mule into the ball game also. Beckers back to Uhas. That'll be a 2. Toe on the line. Misses. Mule, though, has the rebound fall in her hands. Misses the putback. Misses again. Cooks left alone. Shot errant. Beckers on the rebound.
Cooks is feeling it. I thought that one was going in.
Edwards. No. Long rebound fought for and gotten by Maya Bembry. Now you mentioned Cooks, 1 of 7 from 3. 4 of 11 from the floor overall. It's Jackson. Yes.
There's that home court roll.
Yep. So Jackson with a dozen for the Pirates. Park Lane, their leading scorer, with 13. Kristen Williams saves it. Tony Bozzella he was up off the bench and halfway down the court faster than Jackson was up off the floor looking for a foul call there. Uhas can't make the shot go. Ball on the floor will go to Armstrong. Seton Hall actually outscoring UConn by 1 point in this third quarter. As Mir McLean comes to the scoring table to check into the ballgame for the first time. Jackson. No. Gets her own miss. This time Paige Beckers secures the rebound. And going to be a foul called on the floor. That will be Maya Jackson called.
Look at Tony Bozzella. He wants a foul call. I respect that. He cares about his kids. He's trying to work the officials, but I don't think there was a foul there.
Nika Mule. No. Mira McLean into the ball game, gets an offensive rebound right away. Beckers. No. And Aaliyah Edwards is going to get, while the ball went over the top. That'll be a turnover by UConn to Seton Hall. All of their last 7 shots now for UConn. As Beckers will go to the bench for rest at the end of this quarter. So it's Mule, McLean, Westbrook, Williams, and Edwards, the 5 on the floor for the Huskies. Seton Hall with a very depleted roster, only 9 players dressed tonight.
Yeah, decimated by injuries.
Not much subbing going on for the Pirates in this one. Here's Park Lane. Just spun away from Mule in the lane, but missed the shot. Mule with the rebound. Huskies run. Westbrook will be fouled on the floor as she drove to the baseline. That'll be Maya Jackson with another foul on her. Now there's Azzi Fudd, along with Aubrey Griffin on the end of the UConn bench. Fudd out today. Gino says been dealing with a foot injury since the summer, trying to play through it, but it's at a point where they needed to shut her down. The soonest they'll reevaluate that is a couple of weeks. Mule. No.
Nika Mule, for her to get more minutes, she's got to be able to knock down those shots from long range.
She's 1 of 5 from the floor today. And was only 2 of 6 on the season coming in. 0 for 4 from 3. Here's Cooks from outside. Keeps chucking that 3 ball up, but not having much success landing them. All of their last 4 shots for the Hall now. Slight difference between the game clock and the shot clock as we come down to the end of this third quarter. Huskies 0 for their last 8 from the floor. Kristen Williams all the way to the rim and gets the roll. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Park Lane with a long 3. No. Well, UConn ended up winning the quarter, but just barely. Kristen Williams putting the exclamation point on a frantic quarter number 3.
It's easy. If it was easy, we wouldn't be practicing it. This is hard. That's why we're trying to get better at it.
I want playing well to motivate my play. That's got to be the goal. Playing well.
Good! Catch the season premiere of the Gino Auriemma Show, presented by Dunkin', tonight immediately after the postgame show here on SNY. And our game reset now, presented by Town Fair Tire. Huskies with a 17-point lead as we head to the fourth quarter. Paige Beckers leading the way for UConn as they have 4 players in double figures in scoring. And for the Seton Hall Pirates, it is Lauren Park Lane, one of 3 in double figures for the homestanding team, who again only were outscored by the Huskies by 1 point in that third quarter. Mule, Westbrook, Edwards, McLean, and Williams, the 5 on the floor for UConn to start quarter number 4. Westbrook drives, cut off. Mule finds Edwards. They'll call her for a step. Now, when you look at the scoring by quarters for UConn and the shot percentages, 40% from the floor in the first quarter, 25% from 3, 60% from the floor in the second quarter, 30% from the floor in the third quarter.
The 30% is why he's rubbing his head.
Errant ball turned over by the Hall to UConn. And for Seton Hall, well, both teams actually only shooting 17% from beyond the arc. UConn 2 of 12, Seton Hall 4 of 23. As Paige Beckers re-enters the ball game for Kristen Williams. Dana Westbrook 0 for 3 from the floor in this one. 3 points from the free throw line. There's Beckers with another bucket.
She just does such a nice job of reading the defense and creating offense.
Sydney Cooks. 13 points for the fifth-year senior.
And she's got 2 years of eligibility this year and next year.
Transferred in from Mississippi State. Beckers inside. Edwards dumps it off to McLean. Through traffic, will draw contact and a foul. Mir McLean appearing in just her second game of this season.
Nice extra pass there from Edwards.
As Aaliyah Edwards goes to the bench and Olivia Nelson-Adota re-enters. For McLean, 24 games last year, averaged about 7 minutes a game. Shot 46%. What she really did was that energy off the boards. Offensive glass, defensive glass. And that is, it's been a topic of discussion. Who can give the Huskies that spark on the boards? McLean misses both free throws there. Here's Cooks. Nelson-Adota guards. Park Lane over Mule. Got it for 3.
I mean, that is such a quick release. And Nika Mule is right there.
Just the second made 3 of the ball game for Lauren Park Lane, but she's got 16 points. Beckers drives and kicks. Westbrook. No. And that will go out of bounds and be turned over to the Pirates.
So you watch, she works hard to get the ball. And she doesn't need much room to launch it.
Sure doesn't. Lauren Park Lane leading the teams in points per game, field goal attempts, field goal makes, assists, blocks, steals. Last year's Big East Most Improved Player Award winner. And again, Pirates playing without their second leading scorer tonight, Andrea Espinoza-Hunter.
You know, Park Lane also plays 40 minutes a game.
Yeah. There is Park Lane going to draw some contact. That's going to be Nika Mule who will be called for the foul. That is her third for Mule. 20-second shot clock for Seton Hall. Park Lane over Westbrook. No. Huskies fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Off of Nelson-Adota.
Yeah, 2 UConn kids fighting over the ball.
Here's Cooks. Guarded by Nelson-Adota. Nice cut by Armstrong. Got away from Kristen Williams.
Seton Hall is fired up right now.
7-0 run over the last minute, 39 for the Pirates. But still a 12-point deficit. Williams cut off. Five to shoot. Beckers pulls up and hits. 17 for Paige Beckers. That last bucket by Katie Armstrong was the first basket for a Pirate not named Jackson, Park Lane, or Cooks in the ballgame.
How about that take from Park Lane?
Up to 18 points. Remember, she hung 29 on the Huskies here last December. Park Lane gets a hand into the ball. And that'll be a tied-up ball. It will go to the Pirates.
Seton Hall not going away. Look at that nice cut. Terrific finish. And then we've talked about her explosiveness and quickness, turning the corner and getting to the rim.
6 minutes to go here in the Big East opener for both teams. Seton Hall losing the ball. It's Savita Westbrook with the steal. And the bucket.
That was a big defensive stop there. And steal, and then that transition bucket. Just to quiet down Seton Hall a little bit.
Park Lane trying to make room. Feeds to Cooks. Mule will tap her on the arm and get called for the foul. Time for Drive of the Game, presented by Subaru of New England. I think that last one is a pretty good drive. Avita Westbrook. With the pedal to the metal and the bucket. So Nika Mule out of the game with 4 fouls. And Park Lane hoists one up. No. Good rebounding position by Nelson Adota.
UConn lucky she didn't make that. They got caught defensively. She was wide open taking that shot.
Beckers. She's pretty good at this.
Such great body control.
And gets the errant pass off the hands of Maya Jackson. Huskies push the pace. Beckers inside to Edwards. And a foul going to be called on the floor. And that should be on Maya Bembry, and will be. That will be her 3rd foul. Yeah. Bloodied up a little bit on that one.
And she was complaining to the officials saying she got whacked in the face.
So the officiating crew huddling, sending both teams to their bench because they will go to the monitor and have a look at this. They do have the opportunity to look and see if it is an intentional foul or a common foul. And so Joe Vasily, Mark Rash, and Crystal Apolanis will have a look. And the explanation. Okay, so they're having a look at the monitor now, and we wait and see what the outcome of that is. Let's get an update.
Yeah, she said they're going to look and see because Beckers was bleeding. They're going to look and see what kind of a foul it was and see what happened in the play.
Okay. So as we surmised, stoppage here with 5:09 to go in the 4th quarter. Right there is where Beckers got tagged, and that was a little while ago. That was a little while ago when Beckers went for a steal in the UConn defensive end, not that last play going to the basket.
And I thought I just thought she was trying to sell the foul. I didn't realize that she got whacked in the nose.
Yeah. All right, well, we wait for the review to be concluded by the officials at the scorer's table while both teams take a minute to talk it over. 4th quarter so far, Seton Hall outscoring UConn by 1. Here's another look at Becker's attempt at the steal. That's where she got hit.
It didn't look intentional. Thought it was good hustle by both kids.
There was no foul called on the play. That play continued. The other end of this latest whistle came in the UConn offensive end. Very unrelated to that contact a minute ago. So Paige Beckers will play a little bit nicked up, but no doubt she will refuse to come out of the game if at all allowed, because that's not going to stop her for sure. Beckers tonight leading the way for the Huskies with 19 points, 9 of 15 from the floor, 1 of 3 from long range, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and a couple of fouls in 30 minutes on court.
It's an awful lot of time.
Yeah, it is. It's a
rather insignificant play.
Now they're calling both coaches in here to explain whatever the outcome is.
This is just Gino protecting his best player.
Yeah. So the coaches have walked away from the explanation, although the officials are still huddled, and there you see Paige Beckers and Lauren Park Lane. So now, let's see, Mark Resch has stepped out of the pair at the monitor, and Crystal Appolitis has stepped in with Joe Vasili to have a look. And so this long break here with 5:07 to go in the fourth quarter here at Seton Hall.
So you watch Park Lane's left hand hits Beckers, and it obviously looked like it hurt, but it didn't appear that she did it intentionally.
All right, so they're going to use this as the media timeout mid-fourth quarter, so we'll take a break. 5:09 to go. Huskies leading 61-45. Walsh Gymnasium at Seton Hall, where an extended timeout for a video review finds Paige Beckers healing up a little blood from the nose after what has been ruled incidental contact between she and Lauren Park Lane a couple of minutes ago.
And that's what it looks like. You see the left arm, the left hand of Park Lane that hits Beckers, drawing that reaction because it obviously hurt, but it was incidental.
All right, so we get ready for UConn to inbound the ball. I've had NASCAR rain delays that lasted less time than that review felt like, as Aaliyah Edwards on the inbounds play put it up and in. Good closeout there by Nelson Adota. Park Lane goes down after coming down on Avina Westbrook's foot, and Becker's right back on the floor to tie up the ball with Maya Jackson, leading us to the under 5 timeout. Final 4:48 to go from Jersey and the rest.
SNY.
SNY's Connecticut Ice Hockey Tournament is back. Going to be a lot of fun as the defending champs, the Sacred Heart Pioneers, face off against the UConn Huskies, Yale Bulldogs, and Quinnipiac Bobcats in a battle for bragging rights. Connecticut Ice 2022, January 29th and 30th at Webster Bank Arena, Bridgeport. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Little Sweet Caroline going here inside Walsh Gymnasium as we come back midway through quarter number 4. UConn with a 63-45 lead over Seton Hall. Huskies trailed by 1 after 1, outscored the Hall by 17 in the second quarter. Only outscored Seton Hall by 3 in the third quarter, and here just a single point in the fourth quarter separating the teams. But you see the rather decent advantage for the Huskies as Avina Westbrook finds Beckers. Huskies breaking the front court pressure. Nelson Adota left alone. Sets the screen for Westbrook. No. Park Lane with the rebound.
UConn really struggling from long range here tonight.
And that'll be a foul on Beckers, drawn by Park Lane. Yeah, from 3 in this ball game for UConn. 2 of 14. 14%.
Could it be maybe the depth perception in this gym, which looks like a high school gym?
It is a pretty cool place, though, isn't it?
It's awesome.
Opened in 1941. They've just finished a renovation here. Got a new center hung scoreboard. a new playing surface on the floor. They've got some video boards around, and all the bleacher has been replaced by chairback seats. And it is sold out for this game tonight.
Yeah, about 1,300.
Yep. Becker stops, gets the roll. From way outside, Cooks again. She keeps trying those three-point shots, but has only drained one. One of 9 for Cooks from outside. Nelson Adota looking to see which way Williams goes. Beckers will come around and work off the screen. Yep. Paige Beckers, 23 points in this one to go along with 9 rebounds, which equals her career high. You have good memories of this building, right?
Yeah, first Big East tournament championship.
One here by Meg and the Huskies. Gary and Kara standing by with a full recap of tonight's game, plus Gino Auriemma's post-game news conference can be heard as well. The UConn women's basketball post-game show is coming up, followed by the debut for this season of the Gino Auriemma Show. So lots more still to come tonight here on SNY.
Leah Edwards just picked up her second foul.
And Nelson Adota with the rebound. So Huskies will slow it down as we hit 3 minutes to go in this ball game. Westbrook and Edwards will be fouled as she attempted to get the pass taken in. Katie Armstrong, graduate transfer from Fairfield, will foul her, number 15. Huskies will inbound with 20 seconds to shoot. Kristen Williams will take about half 1 second to shoot.
Terrific read and nice communication there that time between Beckers and Williams. The middle of the lane was wide open. Good read by the senior.
14 points in this one tonight for Kristen Williams. Beckers fights for the ball. It's going to be out of bounds off of UConn.
You gotta love the effort there. In the fourth quarter, with a big lead, still diving on the floor. Got the bandage up the nose for the blood. It's like a prize fighter.
So Olivia Nelson-Dota goes out of the game for Dorka Juhas. Here's Caroline Ducharme back into the game for Evita Westbrook. Beckers can't get the steal on the inbounds pass, but got a hand on it. Park Lane cut off by Edwards. On the switch, Juhas comes in, gets a hand on the ball, but the rebound goes right to a Pirate, and then it'll be a tied-up ball. And we'll stay with the Pirates.
You see the two. Good hustle. Getting a little testy. It's all right.
Ball knocked away by Dorka Juhas there. Yeah, Mark Resch came over and had a little word with Sydney Cooks after that one. And timeout, Seton Hall. 2:29 to go. 6-0 run over the last minute, 46 seconds for the Huskies. And 4 minutes with no field goals for the Pirates. Paige Beckers leading all scorers in this game tonight.
Well, she does it all for UConn, and we saw this great play in the first half, creating her own offense in traffic, kissing it off the glass, just stopping on a dime. So good at creating her offense.
The defense
Look at that, getting back and playing D. She takes great pride in her defense.
Effort. What I've seen tonight from Beckers is just effort. Both ends of the floor.
Yeah, she leads by example. I mean, she's not the most vocal player out there, and I know Gino Auriemma wishes she was a little louder, but she leads by example.
Is there a foul called underneath there? That's going to be on Kristen Williams, her first foul of the ball game. And listening to Paige Becker's talk the other day up at the Worth Champion Center, and taking ownership and taking possession of some of the things that this team needed to get better at. She used the phrase, as Jackson shoots free throws, these are Paige Becker's words. We got to be killers and dogs on the floor. We're nice girls off it.
That's true. Once you walk in between those blue lines, you play to win. And you're not there to be friends with people. You play hard.
Front court pressure by the Pirates, broken by the Huskies. Uhas finds Beckers, who has time to set the feet. Shot just a little wide of the mark, and Park Lane is going to get tangled up and fouled. Going to call that one on Aaliyah Edwards. That'll be her third. Pretty solid night for Aaliyah Edwards. 12 points tonight, 6 of 10 from the floor, 7 rebounds, 5 turnovers, and the 3 fouls. And for Lauren Park Lane, 20 points, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and just 2 turnovers. And this is both ends from the free throw stripe there.
That's a turnover right there. UConn lucky. Kristen Williams very lucky. That ball didn't go the other way.
Kristen Williams cut off, spins away from Jackson. No. Rebound is going to go out of bounds off of Cooks. And it'll be Huskies ball. So Nika Mule comes into the game, and Paige Beckers leaves the floor for the night with 23 points in 34 minutes of action, leading the Huskies' effort tonight. 1 of 4 from 3, but 9 rebounds, 7 assists for Beckers. Edwards, pass was behind her, but gathered it up. Now finds herself trapped. Takes a step back. No, Uhas, though, left undefended.
Nice job with that offensive rebound there by Uhas.
Dorka Uhas tonight has 5 points, including her first made 3 of the season, 9 rebounds. Park Lane looking to draw some contact and will travel instead. Tonight's player of the game presented by Trantolo and Trantolo. Well, who else could it be? Paige Beckers has led the way for this Husky team tonight. Pretty strong effort, offensively and defensively.
Those 5 steals were sneaky.
And Lauren Park Lane has left the game for the Pirates as well. She'll finish tonight with 20 points to lead the way for the Pirates. Kristen Williams, that's a 3. First made 3 of the night for Williams. That's just the 3rd made 3 of the night for the Huskies in 16 tries, around and out from Jackson. Uhas with the rebound. And down to 30 seconds to go in this one. Huskies looking to remain unbeaten in conference play. Avoid back-to-back losses again. And oh yes, stay undefeated on SNY. As a pass knocked away from Caroline Ducharme and a turnover with 16 seconds to go in the ballgame.
That was off Nika Mule. Mule was trying to get it to Ducharme in the corner. And it was an errant pass, a bad pass, and she was trying to say it got tipped.
Now as the final seconds tick away, Huskies can begin to look ahead to an intriguing matchup Sunday at Gamble when the 23rd-ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish come to town.
It'll be a really interesting contest for UConn.
There's your final. from Seton Hall tonight. UConn 74-49 winners over Seton Hall. Second quarter really did the job for the Huskies, where they outscored the Pirates 23-6. And then this last little bit of the game, it got away when Seton Hall went cold from the floor. For Gino Auriemma, his 34th consecutive win over Seton Hall. Now 1,028 games without back-to-back losses and 161 straight wins in conference play, including league tournament games. Paige Becker's leading the way for the Huskies with 23 points on 11 of 18 shooting. Kristen Williams had 17. Aaliyah Edwards with 12.